now that Valentine's Day is over, let's talk of the real love that'll help you get through the rest of the year. Today I'll be sharing 4 of my biggest learnings of love that I wish I had back in my early 20s. For the first one, let's understand what is love and what is the definition of love. And I don't think anyone has better explained this than my favorite Simon Sinek. Simon says that love are of 2 types. One is love as a feeling and love as a transaction. So love as a feeling. When someone says I love you, or when you say I love you to someone, what does that mean? When did that happen? When did that love as a feeling switch turn on? Do you know the exact moment? Do you know the exact time? That's when love as a transaction comes in picture. What is love as transaction? It is nothing but small little loving gestures that you keep doing on regular basis towards your partner or loved one. One day when those gestures keep happening, someday that flip of love as a feeling will turn on. You won't even realize that, but you need to keep doing those transactions in order for that love as a feeling to blossom out. Then comes the 5 love languages. 5 love languages are defined by Dr. Gary Chapman, and I wish I knew these 5 love languages before. So what are these 5 love languages? The first one is act of service, doing something for someone, doing the dishes, helping them out, cooking something for them, act of service. Second, spending quality time. Turn off your laptops, turn off your phones, and just get 2 glasses of wine and sit on the couch and spend that time with each other. Third is getting gifts for the other person. Fourth is words of affirmation, saying thank you, encouraging words like, oh, you did this amazing job, I'm so proud of you. That is what makes them feel loved. And the 5th one is physical touch. Sometimes just hugging the other person or cuddling, kissing, and just showing that affection through physical touch can truly make the other person feel loved. Now keep in mind that everyone's order of love languages is different. So for me, if highest preference is act of service, for other person it might be quality time. So it is important that you understand your partner's love languages and the order of their importance and work together to give the best form of love towards each other. My third biggest learning is self-love. As cliched as it sounds, but you won't be able to love someone else if you don't love yourself first. And I'll add a twist to it, if you don't heal yourself from within. One of my biggest well-wisher, I call her Mama Lupe. She tells me that, son, your heart is like a house. It has walls and ceilings. Now, say an earthquake comes and your house breaks down and the ceilings are cracked and the walls are cracked. Do you invite a guest over to your place? No, you first fix those walls and ceilings and your home before you have someone else inside it. Similarly, if your heart is broken and not healed, you won't be able to give the love that someone else deserves, and no one would be able to safely reside in your heart. So it is important to love yourself and heal yourself before you do anything. And last is a recommendation of a book that I want everyone to read it. The book is called A Fistful of Love by Om Swami. This book has changed my perception and perspective towards love. This book has answered so many questions that I did not have answers to about love, about relationships, what are we doing right and what are we doing wrong. So I highly recommend everyone to take a look at this book and learn a lot from this. So that's it, guys. Those were my 4 important learnings of love, and as you might have figured, it's not that complicated.